Alright, YouTube. I just simply took my lighter and caught my feather sticks on fire, set it into a small pile of crushed pine cones. And now the second one, I have two lined up. The first one is really starting to catch, and I just wanted to show you how flammable pine cones are. They're very flammable. They have a lot of resin. Also, obviously it's the pine resin, and they can really get going. Sometimes you can light them directly with no problems at all. For me, it's a hit and miss. I guess it just depends on the wind and how dry the pine cones are to begin with. I just find this really interesting though, because it's just good to know what kind of natural tinder is available and useful when you're out. Getting a little hot right here, so I'm just going to pull back a little bit and zoom in. As you can see, that first pine cone is pretty much almost gone, about 10% remaining, and the last second little pine cone is getting close to about almost halfway down now, burnt. Pretty interesting. I just don't typically mess with pine cones, and I just recently acquired some pine cones, quite a few of them, and so I'll probably be doing various videos throughout the weeks and months on pine cones and maybe the best way to process them. If you guys could help me, maybe just give me a tip or two about how do you process pine cones, how do you light them. Obviously I've read up on this over the years about using paraffin to dip them in paraffin and use it more like a candle. Is there anything else that you do to prepare these? And can you use them in the natural state like this and be even more efficient? It's pretty neat stuff. Apparently they burn okay. They're not the longest burning type of thing, but of course I can see how they could burn a lot longer with paraffin or even some kind of other wax. So right now, pretty much there's just a little bit of flame left on each one of them. About 90% coals. Just a heads up on pine cones. They do have pine resin and they're flammable. I think that the fibrous portions on the inside are just a little bit less flammable unless they're extremely dry. Notice that a little bit. The whole thing does burn. Still got some flame going. On the original feather stick, that portion of that area over there where I had a pile of tinder of that crushed pine cone. I took one pine cone and literally just took the back of an axe and crushed it to little pieces. And that seems like that's starting to ignite right now. I do notice also with pine cones, more surface area does better on catching, as it is with most tinders, obviously. So I just wanted to demo this. I didn't even really plan on maybe doing a video. I was just kind of playing around with this, and these are the things that I found. It's starting to really turn into like more of a white ash right now, and so these are the results. I'm going to put this fire out, but it looks like, 1 or 2 or even 3 pine cones with a little feather stick could give you fire for maybe 5 to 7 minutes possibly. Plenty of time to get some more tinder and some kindling together to make a better fire or to start a fire. So if you see these out on the trail, maybe grab a couple of them, crush them down a little bit, put them in a bag, and just in case, you'll have some fire tinder. Thanks again for watching. Catch you all later.